Hello and welcome to this review of Snapit. Now Snapit is a screenshot tool based on the web. Snapit has a free version and a pro version. The pro version costs $5 a month, or you can pay annually for $49, or you can pay as a one-off fee of $99. Where you've got this icon, that means the feature is restricted to the pro version. So tilting, editing text, adding watermarks and taking off the watermarks are all restricted to the pro version. In the same way, if you want to create presets, they are all restricted to the pro version. And I can click on capture website, but this feature is restricted to the pro mode. So if I wanted to get a screenshot, I would have to take it using screenshot software on my device. So I'm going to use the window snapping tool to take a snapshot of my Doodly beginners course at doodlylearntube.com. And I'm going to save that to my computer. Now what I've done is I've uploaded that screenshot. What I particularly like is this padding. So we've got a background here and I can make the padding bigger or smaller. And I find this is really quite useful for YouTube, where your image gets cropped in on YouTube. If you have quite a big image, you'll only see the middle of it. Whereas if you put large padding on, then you actually see your screenshot. Now you've got this browser frame. Now here we've got like a Mac dark. We can change it to Windows. And we can change it to all manner of sort of things like this. I think it's really quite good. I'm going to stick with Mac. We can adjust the shadow. We can adjust the roundness. We can pick a background color or gradient. In the pro version, we can edit text and we can change where the screenshot is. I quite like it in the center. We can add noise, and that's quite a nice feature. We add noise, it just gives it a little bit of a different appearance. And once we've generated our screenshot, we can copy it to paste it elsewhere, or we can save it and it will save as an image file, or we can replace the image in the middle. If you've gone for the pro option, there's a few more things you can do. I'm just going to enter the website here. So I've just put in YouTube. So straight away with the paid pro version, I can take off that watermark down the bottom and I can add text. So I can add a heading, I can type my stuff in and I can click show text. And I can change the coloring, change where it goes and align it. If I want to, I can add my own watermarks and I can add Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, GitHub. And I can show those and we get those watermarks down the bottom. And you can see if I change it to doodlylearntube.com, it goes in down there. Other things we can do with the pro version, we can use templates, which is quite nice. So we've got templates of a mobile phone screen, a MacBook and code snippets. So I've added Google, and again, we can change our size. And I forgot to show this on the previous snapshot, but this is really quite useful. The ability to tilt, I think that just makes it look so much more professional when we can tilt it to the side, up and down. And we just do that by dragging our mouse around or dragging this ball around. If we look at the devices, we've got some really premium computers here. We've got a Surface, a MacBook, a Surface Studio, a MacBook Pro, so on and so forth. And the last thing we can do is if we go to code snippet mockup, then we can pick our language, and let's just pick JSON. We can go and type things in here and we can save our screenshot. And again, we can change our editor size. We can change our frames to Windows, Mac, etc. It's really quite useful. We can have different themes and we can also save things as presets. So if we like what we're doing and we think I'd like to use this again, we can go and save it as a preset. So let's talk about snapit.gg. It's certainly really good for a free service. I think if you are a pro screenshotter like myself, are you going to benefit from upgrading? And I would recommend you try it out for free first before you consider upgrading. Do leave me a comment if you have any questions or you want to say anything. Thank you. Goodbye.